Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. It is now time to finish up the event and we have 14 hours left. Oh my god. Why did I do this to myself again? Swallow's Moon Selection. Oh, that's right, because I spent 46.3 hours playing with my friend and his friends on Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, 46.3 hours. Oh my god, that is way too long to be playing Star Wars again. Okay, hey, look at that. 1,300 days. Wait, that's a 1,300 days anniversary celebration. Okay. See 10 singles for the first time you log in. Okay. That's 10 sync quartz, you know, to go up to still needing 20 for another 10 shot. That helps, kind of. Either way, the satisfaction. 375,000 satisfaction gained. Arigato! Now, Swallow's Moon Selection. As I wanted to do before that actually happened. And now I also need to swap the craft essences back because I was grinding for the wood and whatnot. Come on, that craft essence should be here. There it is. I also need to put Kiara. I don't need to, I want to. Let's go. Records of the Enma-tei's prosperity. Swallow's Moon Selection. Please let me actually be able to finish the event and I didn't screw myself. Otherwise, this is gonna suck. I'm glad we now have 4 of the 5 treasures, but we still haven't had any luck with the 5th. What even is a swallow's cowrie anyway? And what's a shell doing in a swallow's nest in the first place? I've been known to partake in the occasional swallow's nest dish myself. Does that mean this so-called shell is a swallow that is eaten like a shellfish? No, I don't it's anything as awful as that. In the tale of the bamboo cutter, the 5 treasures are precious things meant to be impossible to obtain. The swallow's cowrie is a shell that a swallow happened to pick up and carried back to its nest, where it served as the base for the nest. It's easily the most realistic of all the 5 treasures. The catch is that finding one is all of the matter of luck. Then we have no choice but to wait for the right time. Yes, why don't we go bathe in the hot springs? I'm game. They say that refreshing one's spirit can also raise one's luck. Foul. I'm all for going to the hot springs with you. And so here we are. I see, you have been doing much to aid this in. I have nothing but admiration for your willingness to help, and why the heck are you in the hot springs unless this is the mixed bathing one? I had no idea it was in such dire straits. That is why I have been here indulging myself in these hot springs since lunchtime. Compared to all of your valiant efforts, it may as well be an evanescent cloud in the autumn sky. Foul. All that aside, 5 precious treasures you say. What a fiendishly difficult task, and yet, something seems amiss. You say this was the bamboo cutter from the tale of the same name. According to that tale, his adopted daughter Kaguya-hime said the following to the 5 men who came from the city to seek her hand in marriage. I cannot understand why any of you would wish to marry me, when you know nothing of who I am. If you wish to take me for your bride, you must show that your love for me will never fade. She told each one only to return after they had found one of 5 impossible treasures as proof of their love. Each of the 5 suitors set off to find the treasures as best they could. But not as one succeeded. Which is why I find it strange that this bamboo cutter claimed to possess all 5 of them. Then does that mean... I never expected that you would now be undergoing the same trials that depicted in that old tale. Indeed, I am surprised you have time to luxuriate in the hot springs yourself. I wish I could help you, but alas, the only thing I am good at is swinging a pole. Unlike the rest, I soar not through the sky, nor spark flashes of light, or any other remarkable deeds. As such, all I can do for you is rattle this cowardly and pray for your success. Forgive me. Hey! Yes, what is the Lady Cell? Is there something you wish to know about my rare seashell accessory? Showing it off. Is that seashell accessory the one we need? Aha, forgive me. I could not resist my poor attempt at humor. I always thought it was strange why an insignificant servant like myself found my way to the Enma-tei. But now I finally understand. Here, I'm happy to let you have this shell. Ooh. You're not going to challenge us to a duel or something first. I'm not so poor as to draw my blade over a single shell, nor so quick to anger that I would challenge another over it. Now then, I think I shall be on my way. My only regret is that I never got to duel the madam during my stay. I would have liked to know if my secret sword is strong enough to stand up to that sparrow. But alas, I will have to hope that question is answered another day. A phone. Key. O-O-E. O-E-E. Dang it, we're fighting demonic monkeys again. Phone. Alright, you darn monkey. It is time for you to meet your maker. I have absolutely no time at all to deal with the likes of you anymore. I'm actually really tired of fighting monkeys. I'd much rather fight demonic beasts or any other such enemy again. Mainly because when I see their dialogue, I actually end up attempting it even though I keep on saying that I will never attempt it again. I don't know why. I just do it. Bye-bye, Monkey Bee. 7 turns, not bad. Arigato! I'll take that shell, thank you very much. Catch them off guard before battle. That's what you call military tactics, huh? Yeah, I guess. The shell has been acquired. We did it. We got the Swallow's calorie. And that is now all 5 of the treasures. Thank you for the Saint Quartz. Nothing here. Nothing here. We got all the treasures we needed. Section 11, study at the lookout. I think Section 12 also... Yeah, Section 12 was unlocked because I needed 500,000 points. We did it. We finally have all 5 of the bamboo cutter's treasures. To be honest, I didn't think we were all going to pull it off. I should have known better. Though I don't think I've forgotten how you went about getting dragons' head gems. And the Enma-tei's keep has been restored. You thought that part rather important, didn't you, Fion? Indeed. We need to have everything look exactly as it did 500 years ago. I believe the term for it is on-site inspection. Even better, it doubles as a lookout tower. It should let us bear witness to all sorts of things, just like Aldea Simulator later. If we can recreate the scene of the crime 500 years ago, you should see exactly what happened. Now that the building is restored to its past state, and with my clairvoyance, which allows me to see things clearly with incredible detail, I can. Fion just started sucking his thumb master. Oh, that is the very noble phantasm that saved the Knights of Fiona's lives more times than I can count. Fintan Finegas, the thumb of knowledge. Sucking his thumb is a noble phantasm, is that true? There certainly are a lot of strange heroic spirits from the West. Blackbeard and Jekyll come to mind. I am not sucking my thumb, thank you very much. I'll have you know I am biting it. Yep. So that's extremely similar to what Fiend does in Danmachi. Did he just start glowing even while he was shouting? I'll say this about Blackman Jekyll, I've never seen them glow. Of course, the Salmon of Knowledge. It's a story that dates back to when Fion McCumhale was an apprentice to a druid named Finnegas. Together they caught a rainbow-colored salmon that was said to impart wisdom to whoever ate it. Fion cleaned and cooked the fish in order to serve it to his mentor, but then some of the salmon's oil got on Fion's thumb while he was cooking it, and it caused its wisdom crystals to reside within Fion's thumb. Indeed, it scares me that he could have intentionally had fate work in his favor like that. No, as much as I would wish I could claim credit for that, it really was just a coincidence. It's one of the most embarrassing episodes of my entire life. With my mentor, Finnegas just smiled and told me this is how it should be. He said that the Salmon of Knowledge was part of nature, and that my actions were similarly natural. In which case, it's only right that it resides in you, but you must forgive me if I take pity on you, golden-haired McCumhale. After all, you will need to bite your thumb at every sign of trouble from here on. It makes me laugh just thinking about it. I see. He did have a point. Of course, I was still happy with this outcome. Finnegas had been searching for the salmon his whole life, yet he was still happy that I received its wisdom even after I inadvertently stole it from him. And that's one of the least outlandish things that happened to me. Really, it's no wonder I became the captain of the Knights of Fianna. No more humble bragging. You can be humble or you can brag, but not both at the same time. And what is it you're pondering with your salmon-imparted wisdom right now anyway? I'm looking at the facts of this case, of course. There are any number of ways to learn about the past. Some use mystic eyes or crystals to view it directly. Others use accurate information in a reconstruction. I favor the latter method, of course. Here in this lookout tower, I was able to recreate Enma-tei's previous state in my mind. Well, then you know who took the treasures. Oh, I already knew that beyond any doubt. No, I merely wanted to know what the room looked like back then. As long as I can calculate that, all that remains is to resolve this to the best of our shared ability. You mean as in all of us? That's right, figuring the one responsible was easy, but proving it will be far more difficult. Not even collecting all 5 treasures will be enough to handle everything. I see, yes. These are indeed 5 treasures, but they are not the ones I had stolen. They may be the same objects, but their value differs greatly. I don't want just any old treasures returned to me, they must be the ones that were taken. If the bamboo cutter counters along those lines, and make no mistake, he almost certainly will. He won't have a leg to stand on. So you're saying the bamboo cutter never actually wants to be compensated for his treasures? That he was actually up to Enma-tei from the start? I believe so. I think he is only pretending to act in good faith and is actually running a scam. Then if the 5 treasures still won't be enough to convince him, what else can we do? Easy, we fight cunning with cunning. In fact, the reason I asked you all here was to help me prepare one last finishing touch. Oh, by the way, Kirihime, is it true you can tell when someone is lying? Of course, I never let any man get away with a falsehood. What about Madame Benny-Enma? Is she capable of seeing through lies too? No, Miss Benny-Enma doesn't have any such ability. She just punishes people when they're caught lying. She learned her in Bato Jutsu from the great King Enma himself. Once it becomes clear that someone is lying, that's when she'll cut off their tongue on the spot. Good, good. That should help push the one responsible over the edge. Alright everyone, gather round and I'll explain the plan. In essence, we'll all be putting on a performance, or in the language of a middle-aged man, we know a con. Well, I mean, it's not like the woodcutter lied about losing their treasures or anything. Cleaning big windows. There you are. Section 12, Caldea Detective Stories, Final Act. Oh, please don't ever add detective into the mix again. I still feel bad about the whole mixing up of the freaking story, man. Oh my god, I still can't believe I'm mixed up because of the way I called the one character, man. I'm trying to say it in a way that's not necessarily a spoiler in case no one's actually seen the Sherlock Holmes event. Or just, you know, in case it has a rerun. I don't know if it does, but if it ever did. I mean, I kind of want to take another crack at another one of those stories. Will they ever have one? I don't know. I want my revenge, but at the same time, I'd probably end up either doing worse or just about the same. Section 12, Chaldea Detective Stories, Final Actor. Dun dun dun. Today is the day the cutter comes to collect. Yes, today's the day when the bamboo cutter promised to come back. Chip, so you all knew. I was hoping to resolve this matter without involving any of you. Well, employees, we can't just let this slide. Throw in some bonus pay and we'll call it even. Wow. I see. Well, if we're here as employees, rather than out of a misguided sense of obligation, I have no reason to refuse. My, so many serious faces. What brings you all out here this early in the morning? Oh, it could have very well been him. You obviously aren't here to throw a party. Ho ho. This means the Enma-tei story is finally coming to an end. He's here, Chip. The bamboo cutter is here. I appreciate all you employees coming out here to greet me like this. But again, I suppose you must all face it, as I've been waiting hundreds of years to be repaid. Still, you can't fill a ledger with sentiment alone, so let's get to it, shall we? You can start by paying me back last year's interest, 100 billion QP. Jesus Christ! That much QP? Huh, that's odd. It's very odd. The bamboo cutter's never met any of us before. So then how did he know we were all Enma-tei's employees? Because he's been here before. I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't pay your interest. The divine ore in the offering box is off limits right now or so. I can at least take this sage cloak to a pawn shop. It may not look like much, but it was given to me by the King of Hell himself. As long as we find a buyer, I think it should be able to cover the interest. Absolutely not. I've extended the deadline more than enough. Whatever reasons you have for your inability to pay are not of my concern, and who in their right mind would pay anything for such a ratty old cloak? If you can't even pay back the interest, then I have no choice but to seize the Enma-tei. I'm afraid that as of this moment, the Enma-tei belongs to me. I had to ask that you all leave my property at once. Oh yes, I suppose the sparrows can stay, since they essentially come with it. Naturally, I now own them as well. It's unfortunate that they're all a bunch of useless oafs. Perhaps they'll at least make a good meal for the tiger. Chip, this is tyranny, Chip. It's cruel, Chip. You have no heart, Chip. And that was never part of our agreement. Hold it right there. So, what is it? What are you all doing? Yes, what's this about, human? And this arrangement is legal and binding. Do you have some objection to it? You bet we do. Oh, how deplorably insolent. You should be ashamed for speaking to your elders like that. But I suppose I can overlook your rudeness given how young and ignorant you are. Now, what is this objection? And in regards to the deal you struck with Miss Spinny and of course. You claim that your invaluable treasures were stolen in the Enma-tei. Miss Spinny was unable to find the culprit or hear her employees of suspicion. Clear. So she promised to pay you damages. Do I have all that right? Yes, that's exactly what happened. What of it?
In that case, we can put this whole matter to rest now, can't we, Lady Tomoe? Yes, we can. I have wonderful news for you, Lord Babu Cutter. Our leader, Fion Macumhale. A glorious man possessed of wisdom and clairvoyance. Easily managed to recover your stolen treasures.
You don't say. That is most impressive. But those are merely substitutes you acquired from who knows where else, no? The only treasures I'm interested in are the ones I had taken from me back then. My irreplaceable keepsakes of the time Kaguya and I spent together. Why not, good elder? I'm well aware that naught but the treasures you lost 500 years ago will satisfy you. So please rest assured, those are exactly the treasures we have procured. What was that? Did I hear you right? Are you truly telling me you can return the treasures that have been stolen from me 500 years ago right here, right now? Of course, come with us and I'll show you what I mean. Let us return to the scene of the crime, the very Raven Room you stayed in 500 years ago.
There's not the usual wallpaper for this hallway. It almost looks as if...
This hallway? This door? It can't be. It's not possible. Oh, it is. And it can. It's the exact same room as back then. Of course. We're now in the Enma-tei as it existed 500 years ago. After all, see? Isn't that your pouch in the middle of the room? As luck would have it, our own Fion Macumhale here can manipulate time and space itself. A little snap of its fingers and voila! Here we are, and it's good to have such capable subordinates. This is impossible. Only a divine spirit could do something like that. Huh? You mean you really don't know? He's not feeling the bright for nothing. Huh? Hold on. I've never heard of this Fion whatever before. It's time to face the facts, old lumberjack. The past is now our present. All you have to do now is open your pouch and take back your treasures. Of course, then the pouch will be empty again, and you of the 500 years in the past won't know where his treasures went. You might think that makes this one of those time paradoxes, but no, it all works out nicely. This wait will just mean that you were the true thief all along. Now go on, take your treasures, clear the Enma-tei's debt, and leave this place for good. This can't be happening.
You might want to hurry up. This time travel spell won't last very long. If you don't take your precious treasures back now, you'll never get another chance. That's right, go on, hurry up. I know you can do it. It's like something out of a storybook. I can't wait to see you open it.
Well, you see, I'm not.
What's wrong? Aren't you going to open it? Surely there can't be any reason you would be reluctant to see what's inside, is there? Mr. Babu Cutter, is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine. Of course I'll open it. If this really is the Raven Room 500 years ago, then...
You opened it. Now then. Chirp. So those are Mr. Babu Cutter's treasures. The pouch contains the 5 treasures we all worked hard together to collect. There's no way he can claim that they're fakes under these circumstances. If he instead denies this room isn't really from the past.
Liars! I knew we hadn't really gone back in time. You were all just putting on an act to make me think we had. If this really was the past, there wouldn't be anything in this pouch. I never brought any treasures with me to begin with. And you just outed yourself, you freaking moron.
I'm sorry, Mr. Babu Cutter, can you repeat that? Did you really just say you never had any treasures to begin with?
You've got it all wrong, madam. That's not what I meant. You were there, right, Moneyed Monkey? You were my eyewitness back then, weren't you? Oh, yes, of course. Back in the dining room, I distinctly remember seeing the treasures in that pouch with my own.
Something doesn't smell right here. You're lying, aren't you?
Of course not. I saw them, I know I did. The treasures were right there.
Then please describe them to us. What did the jeweled brand smell like? How heavy was the baking bowl? How many dragon's gems were there? What color was the cavalry? If you really saw them, you should be able to name at least one of their distinctive features.
Oh, well,
Oops, pardon me. You know how we cats are, we just can't leave our open pouch strings untied.
stupid feline.
I'll ask you one more time, Mr. Baby Cutter. And why did you not bring treasure to the Enma-tei?
I did, of course I did. I'm not a bamboo cutter from the story. Of course I'd have all 5 of the treasures.
You are lying.
Did she just cut his mask off right before I could blink? Gah!
I won't punish you for your scheme. I should have known better than to fall for it, but I refuse to tolerate lying sheep.
Gah, you little sparrow. How dare you hurt my face? You'll pay for this. You think you can win against just because you have the numbers? You little brats really piss me off.
The Baby Cutter's spirit origin pattern is changing rapidly. Looks like it's demonic in nature.
Stupid brats. I was just having some fun messing with this gullible little twerp. Why'd you cretins have to butt into our old game here?
2 moneyed monkeys? No wait, does mean the Baby Cutter was actually moneyed monkey all along. It's not that, don't worry. I hate to admit it, but this monkey is just like Miss Penny Enma. He dwells in old folktales just as she does. An evil monster without a name who likes to toy with, laugh at, and devour the weak. I'm guessing that masked monkey claiming to be the Baby Cutter is actually
one of the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys. The monkey from the quill, the monkey and the crab. What? No. Don't you lump me in with those exhibitionists, you idiot. Anyway, looks like the jig is up, Snake. Tiger, get your asses over here. We're going back to normal.
Well, I suppose I should have known this was coming.
A monkey, a tiger, and a snake. A chimera? Those 2 were in under 2. And what is that thing? It looks like it has a monkey's face, a tiger's body, and a snake for a tail.
They must have split into 3 in order to infiltrate the Enma-tei. A particular creature that caws like a bird at night, with numerous scratches and a loss of identity. I see. I must have put up a bounded field to keep out seasoned monster slayers. Tawara and Vaiko never came despite their obvious fit here. You probably targeted them specifically.
Don't pretend like you know me, bitch! What makes you any different from me? You're just as monstrous as I am, and you know it. Your act now isn't gonna change a thing. Now I've gotcha.
Oh, Oh,
Oh, God. It jumped out the window, and from the sound of its footsteps, it's headed for the shrine. I still don't know exactly what that thing is, but it's clear it wants to harm the Enma-tei. It must mean to destroy the shrine. We have to stop it. Indeed, if it thinks it can earn a vow and destroy whatever it likes, it is sorely mistaken.
Chip, we will all protect the inn together.
Damn straight we will. I didn't do all this for nothing. I'm seeing this to its conclusion. I hope. Fighting a lancer, huh? Alright.
That is the sand-splitting cry of a demonic bird, as is described in the Kojiki. This is definitely the new hay.
But when you hear its fearsome cry, you do not back down. I see you haven't decided to reveal your true nature as well, beautiful Oni warrior.
Forget that. I simply decided that if we are facing a demonic opponent, I would hold nothing back in my attempts to see it soundly destroyed. Oh, changing clothes to match the occasion. I like your style. In that case, don't mind if I do the same.
Hey, it's Mama Summer.
That's right. I am going to defeat this beast with the ultimate beauty. Say hello to Summer Tamamo. Me and Tamamo Shark. What's your plan fighting evil with more evil? Oh, are you guys real for real? You actually came to get slaughtered on your own accord. Ha! What a laugh. I knew you were dumb, but I didn't know you were this dumb. Fine then. Let you off the hook and just stay out of my way and I'll forget how much you pissed me off. You let us off the hook. You're the one who's cornered here, Monkey Mask. Said the beautiful, cool-headed warrior Princess Kirihime as she changed into her battle dress. Ha! You think I'm cornered? All you dragons actually soft in the head or something. There's no way you chumps can beat me. I've been collecting Enma-tei's divine aura for almost 500 years. Even you losers ought to know how strong that stuff is here after all of your slaving around here. I could kill 100 of you dinky heroic spirits and still have energy to spare. I'm not going anywhere till you're all dead. This shrine's busted up and I've eaten every last sparrow.
He is right about one thing. That's a lot of magical energy. This thing is rotten to the core.
Spares the self-congratulations, chap. I see not. The only way to settle this is by the blade. I take it you have no intention of turning yourself into Enma's court, Mr. Monkey Mask Monster. Dumbass, why should I go out of my way to visit stupid old hell? And as Emma's representative, answer me this, why did you do it? Is this all to take revenge for what happened to you in the quarrel of the monkey and the crab?
Okay, so it was actually that. But I find the other one that I did actually funny.
And because you kept getting pigeonholed as a bad guy, even though you were just trying to live your life. After all that, you're still trying to make allowances for my circumstances. You really are a helpless idiot. You think this is about revenge. You want to know why I did this. Because it's fun, of course. There's nothing better than tricking a bunch of happy-go-lucky simpletons. Except maybe for watching a bunch of weak little shits work themselves to death for nothing. Understood. So you have no intention of facing hell's judgment, chap? You also say you have no intention of reforming and no need for a chance to reduce your sentence. In that case, I will see that justice is done in Enma's stead. I will see you cast into Sanjiva, Kala Sutra, and Maharauva.
Oh my god.
And Maharauva, and ferry you straight to Avicii. Even the greatest Oni quake in fear of the spirit sword, and Shaku Bato Jutsu, the last light your eyes will see.
Oh jeez.
私を神の無知と呼ん
It's
で
even more ugly than I thought. So this arts attack damage taken to 0. Huh. I mean, if it's just arts damage taken to 0, fine by me. We have 2 Musashi Busters to go off of.
当日にひらめいた。よーし、そこ狙うからね。
つまんない連中だな。他にやることないの？
繁栄はそこまでだ。
Go, go, Gadget Musashi! Kick his butt into hell.
6 fires, 5 rings, Cuddy Cutter, Divine Blade.
おーたも。
Let's see what he can do.
なんだ、千万台自在展示。ケーキ、その規定は。一緒だ、大天使。
Ishana Dai Tensho! I totally didn't forget the name of the actual ability after he uses it. And there's most of his first break bar. And now he evades quick, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let's do it this way. Activate when damage. Wait, what? 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 What was that? Decrease NP gain and crit star drop rate for a single enemy when attacked. 3 turns. Okay. So there's this, and this.
罠だ。罠だ。
So do this,
お供
this,
待
and
って
this.
ましたなんの
So do I actually legitimately have to take out like all of his stuff? Because if so, that's kind of annoying.
上手に切らないと
So do this. Is it quick right now or? Yeah, it's quick. Okay.
あお供は
あ
っなんの
There goes his first break bar.
うわ
Does the fight change after you lose one bar? I mean, just one shot waiver, Jesus. And you just gained invincible for one turn. Oh, ignore sure hit and reduce quick attack damage taken to 0. Oh, so he lost the ability. So he no longer takes any damage. Well, that blows. But it says quick, so
分身の力我が手にあり繁栄はそこまで分身の力我が手にあり
yeah, quick. Okay. That'll do.
目標死ぬあ
Photon Ray.
命は壊さないその文明を粉砕する
38,000 damage, not bad.
砕け散る
I will say though that I think I'm just gonna skip to the end. Because honestly speaking, this is not gonna go down anytime soon. Ignore short hit and reduce arts. Okay.
お任せ待ってましたなんの切り返せクートはすなわち
Oh my god, it got to 1 million HP and then the battle ended. But yeah, see, look at this. I had to, yes, I lost. But I only lost because I realized that I wasn't gonna have enough damage with anyone else. So, I mean, yeah, then I lost, technically. But then I decided to keep Musashi. I bought a waiver, Merlin, Marsha, Nero, and my waiver along for the ride. Well, technically, I guess that was my waiver because he got bond. So, yeah, but Allies waiver as well. That was an annoying fight, and just seeing him get to 1 million HP, oh my god, that was so not cool seeing that go up. I mean, I would have been able to do it with using command spells, but oh my god, that was terrifying. That was a ridiculous fight. What's going on here? Snake Mask, Tiger Mask, why are you slowing down instead of helping? Who do you think ate you good for nothing's up when he had no name and nowhere to go? Don't you dare get in my way now. Don't you dare defy me. What's wrong with you morons?
It's Spirit's origin splitting apart. No, wait, I think it's self-destructing.
I'm not defying you. I'm a body without a head. You have all the smarts. I have no choice but to do what you say. I can't help Benny, even if I want to. I'm still me. You lost because you weren't strong enough. I'll just say one last thing before I go. I may not have a head, but you have nothing.
Dang. Stupid stray. How dare you talk to me like that? Well, fine. I never expected you to be useful anyway, especially since I knew you felt bad for her. But what's your excuse, Snake Mask? You shouldn't have any reason to side with the sparrows. True, I don't, but even so.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! This is bad. This is very, very bad. I'm cursed. I know it. We've really messed things up now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is bad. This is so bad. Moneyed Monkey's gonna kill me. No, wait. I'll be kicked out of the inn before he'll get the chance. What am I gonna do? I don't have any money or anywhere else I can go. A measly little spear like me won't last a day outside the Enma-tei. That wasn't my fault, right? You guys did that all on your own, right? Please, you have to keep quiet about me. I'll never disappear forever if they kick me out.
All right. I don't know what your story is, but I know what it's like to find yourself in a corner. Very well. Go on then. I'll tell whoever asked that me and my men were the only ones here.
Ah, really? Are you sure?
Hurry up. Can't you hear that alarm blaring? You didn't mean for this to happen, right? Besides, this was mostly my fault for not trusting my own magecraft knowledge before opening the lid. But don't count on me too much. I have this bad habit of absolutely falling apart under intense scrutiny.
I can't blame Magistrate Tiger for going soft. Our type just can't help but be grateful for small kindnesses. Besides, this world and I have had a good run. At least I got to feast my eyes on a gorgeous looker and have some genuinely fun drinks before I go.
Wait. Gorgeous looker? Are you talking about Gordolf? Okay, I'm sorry, but you might need to get your eyes checked.
Sorry, Monkey, but this is where we part ways. I can't deal with your cruelty anymore, and well, I never liked being the tail. Ugh, how dare you! How dare you! How dare you third-rate chumps ascend before me! You're both useless without me! Get back here, damn it! I'm the head of this operation. You're supposed to do what I say. Damn it all. What's the use of being a genius if you can't do anything without a tail and a body? Now do you understand? This is the way the party chose ends ship. Those who lie solely for their own pleasure, who have naught but envy for others' happiness, will never have anyone to come to their aid. Enma's court is now adjourned. You may try again from the depths of hell.
I was not expecting him to get to 1 million HP, but hey, I also wasn't expecting the second break bar being the finale. Had I known that, I probably would have tried to beat him with my first run. Gosh dang it, man. So... Here you are. Section 13, Records of the Enma-tei's Prosperity. Oh yeah, crap. I forgot. I mean, are these no, these aren't actually quests. Because they would show up as a quest, right? Okay, well here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the finale and then act as if I'm doing some side stuff and do these and see if I get new quests. If I get new quests, I'll tack them on before I actually show the ending. But if there's no actual quests, then I won't tack anything on, and then it'll just be the finale, and I will have cut out everything I'm saying right now, most likely. Oh boy, Records of the Enma-tei's Prosperity. Section 13, Records of the Enma-tei's Prosperity. Dun dun dun, title. We get a grail? Huh, it seems the curse has been well and truly lifted, and all thanks to me, I dare say. Well, and not only that, they even said they'd accept our efforts to make amends as the offering, and give us back all the magical energy we earned in the form of a holy grail. I must say that was quite generous of him, at least for a stingy Eastern divine spirit.
Uh-oh, let me careful about your choice of words with an attitude like that, or Enma might just decide to change his mind and have you all start over again.
Please no.
Oh, and remember, honesty is best policy, okay? The inn itself looks different now, and it's as though the very building is brimming with a divine aura. Because it was able to offer up all of the gratitude to the tribute hall, now that it's released from its bogus debt. I'm pretty sure this means it has its old Mayoiga power back too. You couldn't ask for a better ending. This would never have happened without your help, Tamamo, Kiyohime, Tomoe, Fion, Diamud, Rodolph, Mars, Cell. Thank you for on behalf of the Enma-tei. I can't thank you all enough, chap. I didn't feel bad you ended up taking care of us when we were supposed to be taking care of you. But I learned a whole lot from this experience.
I don't know, we're the ones who learned a lot from you. I'm just glad we didn't have to face divine punishment.
Indeed, this may not have turned out to be the kind of pleasure trip we had in mind, but it was still one of the best New Year's I've ever had. All that's left now is to contact Caldea Base and have them reshift us home.
Yeah, about that.
Good.
Oh yes, about that. Marsh, Cell. Given how hard we've been working, how spending one day at the inn just to relax and...
Hello. I could have sworn I finally heard Godal's voice just now. This is Shion, Eltnam, Socrates, calling from the Wandering Sea, Caldea Base. Do you read me already? If you do not hurry up and respond, I'm just going to push this voice return button. I swear I will.
Oh hey, there's a force return button, so even if he did lose it completely... Speaking of which, where the heck... Please don't tell me that he lost it in his other pocket. If you tell me that he lost it in his other pocket, I'm gonna lose it.
It's Shion, but why is she calling us from a sparrow?
Oh no, the sparrow ate the device. Okay, good. That's better than him just losing it and misplacing it in a different pocket and not ever realizing it was there. Either sparrow was that. It is. Here, give me that thing you got under your wing.
Chip, you mean this? We found a mountain out back, Chip. It's been making all sorts of awful noise every day.
Okay, so yeah, he didn't eat it. Good.
It's yours, sir, Chip. Why didn't you report it to the lost and found? Certainly, you're old enough to know better than that by now, Chip.
How did I come to be lectured on personal responsibility by Sparrow? And at age 29, no less. Oh, hey. At least I know that Gordolf is older than me. Would have sucked if he was my age. Then he didn't have the comms device all this time, Lord Gordolf. I thought you refused to contact Caldea no matter what because you were a brave commander, heroic as a Celt. Now he just lost it. Did you know about this cell? Who, me? No, of course not. Well, yeah, pretty much. No, of course not. Never mind that now. As they say, all's well that ends well. Yes, if we had been able to consult with Da Vinci, Holmes, and Shield, he may well have managed to solve the tribute hall problem in a matter of days. But so what? There's nothing wrong with making a little side stop now and then. Besides, we ended up solving a much bigger problem as a result, did we not?
Hello, my calculations confirm you should be able to hear me now. So another assumption, please form up. You've gone past the magical energy reserves and are seeing errors near existence verification. So I'm going to bring you all back right now. A return reshift has begun, Senpai. That's the one thing we have to say.
I'm on it. Thank you for the wonderful New Year's. See you again next year. I mean, technically that's true.
That's the best possible farewell I could have asked for, Chief. The Enma-tei will never forget what you did for it. We and Caldea have an undeniable connection. If there's anything you feel I can help you with, I would be happy to fight by your side from now.
Yeah, can I possibly get the money I spent for you back? 'Cause you didn't come home. God.
Perhaps I can even be a 7, chap. I've been packaging the greeting unique to them.
Yeah. But you never came home. I tried summoning you this entire time. Well, technically. Then the last 30 sequence I spent was for Hokusai because I gave up all hope of ever getting you. So what you're saying right now is a lie.
Now that all depends on if King Enma gives his blessing. He can be kind of hard-headed at times, so it might take some work to convince him.
Oh, so mine is the fact that he did not want her to come home, essentially. So the time that's going to take to convince him will most likely be either on a guaranteed banner for Sabers, or next year when I try again. If I try again.
Regardless, you'll always be welcome here. I'll have to keep stocking up on virtue and gratitude myself to ensure that good fortune comes to pass. Well, it looks like this is goodbye. Take care, Miss Benny and Ma. I look forward to receiving your next lesson. I'll be taking my leave now to Miss Benny. Thank you for all your help. What incredible social skills they both have. It's as though they were both birds taking flight without leaving so much as a speck on the ground. Goodbye, teacher. I promise I'll graduate from the beginner level next time.
I suppose this was a positive outing, all things considered. My reputation at Caldea has improved and I enjoyed my R&R at Enma-tei thoroughly. As far as I'm concerned, there has been no downside. But what about you, Diarmuid? As far as I can tell, you don't seem to have gained much from this trip. Don't be ridiculous, my lord. What better reward could I ask for than to see my captain demonstrate his valor? I see. well, good. I'm glad to hear it. You're a fine warrior, Diarmuid, and a good man. Indeed, you are almost wasted on one so fickle as me.
Good. Okay, everyone. It's time to see our guests off. Chip, everyone line up, send off formation, go. Ahem. I'd like to take this time to thank you all for seeing us in. I hope that this year brings you good fortune and that you're able to welcome next without incident.
Yeah, good fortune. Yeah.
Have a safe and wonderful trip. We sparrows will all be waiting here for your next visit, Chip Chip.
Bye, Benny. I'll never see you again. It's just simple facts. Now I could have a summoning ticket I could use to try.
You have got to be kidding me. How could you lose your comms device during our very first reshift experiment?
That's why I said to not trust him with important devices.
From now on, I'm giving it to Marsh instead.
Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. Anything interesting happen in your reshift? Tell me all about it. Thank you, Da Vinci. It's good to be back. The Singularity was a hot springs inn called the Enma-tei. Its proprietress, who was really nice and great at her job, is actually a sparrow. Unfortunately, she had been taken by a devious plan to slowly cheat her out of the annual for the last 500 years. Really? Oh man, I can already tell this is gonna be good. Come on, let's go to the cafeteria. You too, Sal and Gordy. Come on.
Man, that sounds nice. You always get all the luck.
Huh,
I can understand your envy, but I'm afraid you'll just have to resign yourself to it. After all, reshifting is an entrancing experiment reserved solely for those who... Oh, who am I kidding? It was awful. If I wasn't stranded in the woods, I was on the verge of turning into a pig. Nothing good can ever come of it. I'm never reshifting again as long as I live.
Damn, so Gordy went off to sell a car. Too bad, I was hoping to hear the story from as many points of view as possible. But oh well, he did just finish his very first reshift after all. Director Gordoff may like to complain, but I thought his adaptability was amazing. It's no exaggeration to say that we couldn't have resolved this case without his help. My senpai.
Well, I mean, he was the reason that Snake ended up backing off. He technically was the reason for Snake to back off. Other than that, nah, not really. Definitely, you know, there's still one thing nagging at me. However, there's still one thing lacking resolution. Isn't that right, Master? Yes, I know, no need to tell me. Come, let's discuss this last. So what was all that about anyway? Point in the cafeteria. And of course, don't skip the hot green tea. I believe this story will be more than worth it. Uh-huh.
I'm glad we got to give everyone such a grand farewell. But now that Enma-tei is back to normal, all busier than ever, and the spells alone just aren't enough to cover everything that needs doing. I guess I have no choice but to ask Mother for help, much as I really wish I didn't have to. Not her, Cheep. That wicked old hag will be in death of us. We just need more help. I promise I'll work day and night to make up the difference. No, don't be silly. I never let you do that. Work-life balance is very important, so bring in some new employees to preserve that balance. Chip, in that case, what about the demonic monkeys? They're hard workers, right? I've heard of thinking outside the box, but that's just outside. It's outlandish. Not just. So the monkeys have stopped making trouble. I wonder why they started in the first place.
I mean, the masked monkey? Oh, this must be the place. I finally found it. Pardon me, young lady. I couldn't help but overhear you talking about the monkeys. I hope you can forgive them for any mischief they cause. I'm afraid I'm the one to blame for that. I heard through the grapevine that there was a kind of sparrow in dire straits, you see. So I asked the monkeys to take some of my things to her in the hope that they might be helpful. Unfortunately, it seems they kept forgetting the purpose of their trip on the way. Still, they never brought the packages back to me, so I don't think they left them where they were supposed to. Did you receive them okay?
Chip. Yes, I did. Chip, they were a huge help. Welcome back, sir. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
She finally got to meet the one that she wanted to meet again. Meanwhile, I don't get to see her at all anymore. At least she's happy. I honestly almost screwed the pooch on that one, man. I let this go on for way too long before I actually finished it. Now again, that's the main story. Technically, I don't need to do any more. Technically. But I'm still going to get enough wood for... do I really want to? I don't know, man. I don't know. I technically don't want to. I could save it as a little snippet of what I missed last time. Because I don't really need that faux car. I mean, technically I do. Well, I'm going to be spending my points here anyways. So if I get the wood, I get the wood. If I don't, I don't. But yeah. If you guys saw extra stuff before the ending, then yeah, I did have more story here. If not, there's no point in me even bringing it up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will be doing, most likely, I don't know, to be honest. Lost Belt 4, I don't think is anywhere near coming out. I hope not. Because I still need... I would like a break. At the same time, yeah. The next event that comes out will be a rerun of an event we've already done. So I'll see you guys on the banner. Because we technically have 22 free Saint Quartz. So I kind of will be able to do it. Once. And only once. So I might end up doing a failed gotcha thing I did last time where it's just a bunch of failures, banners, and they're just adding it up to like 2, 3, maybe 4 gotchas in one video of me just consistently failing. And you guys can see what I get, if I get any forces or not, only time will tell. So yeah. Benny, this is the last ticket I will be doing for you. If you come home, I will be ecstatic. If you don't, goodbye, and I'll see you either on a Saber guaranteed if I ever actually do that again, or I will see you next year where I might do one more 10-shot. Yep, goodbye, Benny. God dang it. I knew that would happen, but I figured I would try it one more time just to see. Bye. It sucks, man. I spent so much trying to get Benny too, man. Oh my good God. Well. Yeah. Till then. See you guys. Well, actually, if I don't show the banner, then that's a rerun. I'll see you guys in the new Valentine's event. Because that's what's most likely will be coming out. Because it's a rerun of a new event. I mean, of a previous event. I'll just say it's Magical Girl related, I believe. If we actually do get the rerun. Which we should, technically, I believe, get it. And then, after that, it's either a new Valentine's event or it's a rerun of the Valentine's event. And then after that rerun, should be then the new event for Valentine's Day. Unless it's reversed. So yeah, either way, I'll see you guys on Valentine's Day. Unless they add something new that I have yet to actually do. Speaking of which... They actually kind of did. Even more learning with manga. Fake Grand Order release commemorative quest. The last time we did one of these, it was funny. Actually, I don't remember what it was. Was it actually part of a main event? Oh, it was, crap, what was her name? Giant Berserker, Lumberjack, Paul Bunyan. It was Paul Bunyan's event where we actually saw the manga-esque version of Gurako. Okay, so I was gonna end the episode off. I technically already did. But then I saw this. High difficulty battle the cries, the strongest monkey of all humanity. Saber, Assassin, Lancer. This is going to be the ultimate pain that I'm going to have to go through, and I'm probably definitely going to be using a command spell or 2. Or 3. And this is when I actually do need a waiver that can actually use a Noble Phantasm. Not even funny, man. I need a 10-10-10 waiver that can use his Noble Phantasm. Records of the Enma-tei's prosperity. High difficulty battle the cries, the strongest monkey of all humanity. Fatal battle 1 of 1. There are 4 monkeys remaining. See no. Oh crap! These are the see no evil, say no evil, hear no evil monkeys. These are the masochistic monkeys.
魔人起きた掃除
Increased damage taken, noble phantasm generates and seed star drop rate upon damage from arts. Well, crap.
こういうのどうだ
So this,
中だな
this.
他にやることないの
本気
Might
出
as well do it all in the very beginning, because there's technically only 4 enemies.
こういうのどうだ
Sadly, the, assassin 1
分身の力
is gonna be a
我が手
pain.
にあり
Second, Mercure
我が
Sandan.
工房そういうことかあ
So how lowered is their buster damage taken?
忘れた必殺魔人さん
Arguably speaking, still does a decent amount of damage.
はっ
8 crit stars, not bad. So
行こう
this, this, and
そういう
this.
ことかはっ罠だはっ
Nice crit. As long as we can take out one of them, we can then arguably try to take out the other ones. As relatively best that we can.
行こう
よし
そういうことかはっ
Can you please get another crit? No, you cannot. But at least we got 50 more crit stars. So now our damage buffs are gone, and so is our defensive buffs. Not good at all. But technically speaking,
分身の力我
we
が手にあり
can, however, go with a full chain with Altera
そうか
and maybe get 2 crits and take out Hear No Evil Monkey.
はっ
Never mind, we obviously can't get any crits to save our lives. Even though they were so high. So very high. And Okatora to tell you fought well. Gosh dang it, man. Okay, damage up.
高くついたわね
Double Phantasm up. I got the
私
Kigoshi.
の本気見たいんだ
That and that. Since Buster technically won't be doing much of anything. I mean, if that's the case, we still should have done 2 Busters and a quick. I mean, arts. Since quick also does nothing to do
こ
with
れ
the
が私
saber.
の全力全霊打ち砕けアルガルベスカルシュ放てとっておき
You have no guts unless you attack Ishtard. How dare you attack Waver? Thank you. Now,
中だな
Altera.
ないの
繁栄はそこまで
Let's do your Noble Phantasm. Photon
目
Ray.
標破壊する目
Just
標
in case.
死ぬなうんいいじゃ
Do it
ない
that way.
命は壊さないその文明を粉砕する
There goes one monkey.
動かない
Goodbye, Waver. That assassin monkey has lived for far, far, far too long. And oh, Jesus Christ, we gotta fight Benny Enma. No. No. She's our main target? Oh, that is so kind of expected, but at the same time annoying.
はいそうか死ぬ前に出ますふっふっ
Bye, assassin monkey.
スズメのごめん
Could you maybe stop attacking Mashu like that? I mean, like, really?
来月衝撃版成功します
Okay. So, let's do this,
一
this,
段
and
想
this.
定します
Get the noble phantasms up.
そこ動
Good
か
thing
ない
I put the majority of our units in the back as archers.
ごめん
Will it help though? Probably not.
ごめん 来月衝撃版
Alright, target
成功しま
focus.
す
Evade. Do
優
this.
雅に華麗に大胆に分身
Give
の
each star some crit stars.
我が手にあり狙いはいはい
And let's hope that each star can actually get some crits.
どうかしら
Nope,
とっておき
no crits at all. Thanks. That totally didn't want any or anything.
円弱大砲抜刀術奥義の3財があればこれ必滅の裁きな
At
り
least we had a
銃を
evade.
判決
Get rid of her dang noble phantasm for that one round.
オルテナウス
Mashu, no! That's fine. It's totally fine.
高くついたわね無駄打ちはしません
Okay, so do
遠慮は
this,
しません
this,
とか
then this.
狙い撃ちですどうかしら
Oh, now you get a crit. Now you get a crit when it wasn't on
お仕事で
Benny Enma.
ごめん
Ooh, perfect timing for this. Still can't do your skills anymore. Alright, so Ungaltiki
私
Goshi.
の本気楽しみですいいじゃない
Gotta get that noble phantasm up, man.
飛ぶわよマンナ
This is gonna be the battle of the century.
光栄に思いなさいこれが私の全力全霊一部だけなるべきそこ動かない
Decent damage. Nice
お土産
crit.
をこちらできスズメの国
Of course, you would seal their noble phantasm. Of course, you would. Alright, do that. Heal yourself up,
我が
Altera.
手にあり
So that, and that.
どうかし
I
ら
think we might have damage from the beast for one more turn. Probably not.
お仕事で
Nope. Yeah, it went away.
スズメ
Of
の
course it
国
will. Okay, defensive up.
優雅に
East
華麗に大
side.
胆に
Yeah, of course you do not give yourself invincible, because why the heck would you, right? Because why the heck would you? God dang it.
ロックオンいいじゃないあ
And bust her up.
どうかしらえいと
I like how we're barely getting crits.
円弱大砲
Alright, who are you going after? Okay, you're going after Eastard. Well, she had low health to begin with, so... Bye, Eastard. I think we might have one more, right? Oh, or was Victoria the last one? She was the last one, oh god. Give us some fits. That should do it.
Excalibur, Vivian.
It's literally gonna come down to the wire between Squirtoria and Enma. At least if we can take that one break bar, I'll be happy. Or at least get close enough. Nice crits. But too little too late though, kind of, with those crits now. And of course she gives herself evade. But of course she does. Yeah, it's for one turn as well. So Victoria, heal yourself, please. You will not be doing no damage increase. And you shall be attacking with yourself to get your Noble Phantasm up. And hopefully Benny will focus you because of your Noble Phantasm. Then we can't keep all never mind. She saw through my plan. Damn it. Okay, now damage up.
Excalibur, Vivian.
Here goes her first break bar. I can only imagine what's gonna happen after we actually break it. This is level 90 quest for nothing. Nice, 95% Noble Phantasm. Woo, 600,280 HP. She gave herself a Noble Phantasm increase instantly. Oh, come on. That is so not right, Benny. This is essentially forcing you to use a damn command spell. Fine, whatever. Use command spells. I ain't got time to waste. Let's do this. You say I don't got time to waste, but I'm gonna be wasting time because of the fact that I pretty much don't have anyone that can do no phantasms. That will actually hurt Benny Enma, which sucks. On returning formation, Photon Ray. Second, Mukyu Sandan. So 2 defense downs and then a buster down. That'd be perfect for Ishtard. But sadly, Ishtard is in the back, waiting patiently for her time to strike again. It's when I wish I had the combat uniform. Thanks for healing us? You know, that doesn't really help pretty much at all. Get the quicks up so that way we can actually crit. Pretty much all we can do now. Yeah, 18 turns into this fight and I already don't like it. Benny, could you please choose one target to go after? Literally just one? Because it's kind of annoying when you're not choosing who to go after. Bop, bop, bop. Hopefully this does a decent amount. 3 crits. Hey, yeah, that definitely did. She's about to back down now to the same amount of HP she had at the beginning.
ごめん
Now, I would honestly prefer you to not take out Waver. I honestly would prefer you to not do that.
魔人パワー全開
But obviously, I know I can't dissuade you from doing that. So either way, second, Mukyu-san done. Now, take out either Altera or Okita Orita, please.
人説を打つ無限
Especially
の
now that
光
Okita
を
Orita just used another Phantasm to give you Buster down again. And to get a decent amount of crit stars for the next round.
魔人の陣は二人数魔人剣煉獄斬り
You'd do me a real solid if you took out someone. Preferably not Waver.
灯籠流し命が取りまけ
Hey, I didn't necessarily want you to actually attack Okita Orita, but sure.
つづらの道にこれにて
You fought well, Okita.
閉店動けお仕事
Hopefully
で
these 24 crit stars can bring us victory.
ごめん
How dare you about to actually take out Waver? How dare you?
華麗に大胆に
Alright, Ishtad. Tis up to you. I got the Kigalshi.
狙いは決まった
21 turns. Oh my good god. I've been going on for 18 minutes right now in this one fight.
飛ぶわよマンナ
That's kind
ゲ
of
ー
sad.
トオープン
Then again, I kind of saw this coming.
これが私の全力全霊ぶち砕けアルバルメキバルシャロマン
84,000, not bad. Crit, please. Say 105. I'll take that 105 damage. I will gladly take that.
どうですか
I made this go by a hell of a lot quicker.
ごめん
No, Altera! No! Dang you! Marshu, do your noble phantasm mode,
おめて
Camelot.
直す
いやあ
疑似リンク開始
Might as well do her noble phantasm. Try to keep Waver
使
alive.
命凍結展開これは多くの後
One could probably
願
use
いを
it
演奏しろこうせよ
Fine.
モールだ
無駄だ罠だ
お仕事です演者仮にな
Jesus! I thought you liked Mosh. What the heck just happened?
こういうのどうだ
Why'd you do that to poor Mosh?
つまり夢中だな他にやることないの
なんかくっついたわね
Either way, we got another Ngolta Kigalshi ready to fire. Most likely it's not going to be taking her down this turn.
いいわ
But at least Mashu has invincible targeting now. Wait, Mashu, does Mashu actually have only 1 HP?
よしよし
I'm kind of getting
今回
tired
も
over
よろしく
here.
ね大いなる天から
entirely sure.
大いなる地に向けてまたの名をジュベルハワイそこ動かない
Nice.
無駄だ
Oh yeah, she has 1 HP. Oh my god.
ごめん
Hey, thanks for giving her 1,000 HP. Kind of ruins the 1 HP dream, but sure. So this.
今
And
の
this.
衝撃は装填しますバンカーボル
And you can also get the Buster buff for yourself.
トはい狙い
Now this might take her out
精進
in 24 turns. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it will. Oh my god. 24 turns to freaking finish this mission. Along with using 3 command spells, which I already saw coming a mile away. But either way, the hardest mission in this event is now complete. That was annoying. Especially because I wasn't expecting there to actually be one. I mean, I technically should have, seeing as how I've done how many events now in this game? I should have saw it coming. No, I just wanted it to end. Okay, now, I got the wood for this. If no other story mission pops up in this, we are done. Innovation test added, restore the detached house plus 35,000 satisfaction. Which ultimately doesn't matter because I already got the finale in terms of the tribute points.
どんどん広くなるでちね。ナイスデザインでち。
Nice design. And that is just a green quest, which means it's just a farmable area that I could potentially do for that golden apple, but I honestly have so many I do not give a crap. This is what the Enma-tei looks like in its entirety when you have every single upgrade you can possible in it. And it's really massive and it looks really, really nice. I like it. And the other one was obviously a green mission as well. So technically I would be missing out on 2 golden apples. Oh my god, that's even worse than I thought. I have 803 golden apples. So do I really need to get 2 more golden apples? Honestly, no. I actually don't. I didn't know I had that many. I've never even paid attention to the gold. I've only ever paid attention when I was refilling stuff. It's in my silvers, in my bronze. I've never once looked at gold. That is just ridiculous. It's awesome now. I'm almost at that I'm 197 away from 1,000 golden apples. But it's also ridiculous. Now, I will see you guys later.